Why are some people feared so much in different places? Because of how terrible their reaction to something was. So it's according to the wrath they unleashed on someone that their reputation to be feared is. Yes? When a name is being whispered, when someone is talked about as extremely fearful, it is because of the wrath the person has been known to have unleashed. Yes? So one of the ways that someone can be feared by everybody and for a very long time is by the stories of the person being spread. Even if you've never seen what he has done, but you've heard of what he had done. Like the Assyrians were said to be very cruel. Certain nations, certain armies in the past were known to be very mean. The Romans became very powerful amongst other things because they are amongst the earliest people said to do crucifixions. A crucifixion does not kill you. Before that, they will cut off someone's head, stab someone, and you bleed out. A crucifixion hangs you to dry. You're bleeding out a little in your legs and your hands, but you're still alive. And the weight of your body is dragging you down, so you can't breathe well. You can't inhale and exhale. And to inhale and exhale well, you have to push up on your leg. But remember, there's a mighty spike running between your two legs. So as you lift that, the pain goes. You are a ball of pain. So how did they used to do? When the time comes and it's night, or they can't keep you anymore, like in the story in the Bible, because of the upcoming Passover, they break their knees so they cannot push up themselves. So you want to push, but there's no connection. So they actually died by suffocating to death. They couldn't push up and take in a deep breath and keep surviving. That's how those thieves, those criminals on the sides of Jesus died. The only reason they didn't break Jesus' leg is that he was already dead. And that was because, according to the prophecy, none of his bones were to be broken. So his spirit, he gave up his spirit, he left his body. The body was already stiff there. But the Romans were known for crucifixions. Crucifixions were so painful, so horrible, that most times you didn't want to offend the Roman, or they will crucify you. It was a terrible, terrible thing. These are the ways that different cultures, because why don't you just kill the man? They're like, no, that would be too fast. Remember the torment. You that is still walking around, remember this and don't try it. Russia, especially under Stalin, send you to, and some they will send your family members too. So when you think of betraying, you now realize it's not just that they will shoot me dead or kill me. My beautiful Anastasia and little Creole will be sent. They will drag them like this and dump them in a horrible, terrible prison. When you think about it, you say, no, leave Stalin. Let him do what he's doing. But don't tell me to betray or join you in some plot to overthrow him. Because if we fail, it's not just I that will suffer, all my family will suffer too. My wife, her hair will fall out, her teeth will fall out. You don't even go into the details of what else will happen. What's the point? According to your wrath should be your fear. Unfortunately, people know God is big and powerful. They don't know that it's in a commensurate way you should fear him. Because when he is pouring out anger, he pours it out according to his size. So his thinking, which you've read so many times, even recently, is that don't fear those who only kill the body, whether it's your body, whether it's your family's body. Fear the one after he has killed your body, he can kill you. In other words, however scary you think anybody is, it doesn't compare to God. The size of his scariness is incomparable to anybody else's. So Matthew 10:28 tells you, fear the one who after he has killed your body is able to kill your soul in hell. Because he's to be feared in a much bigger way. Not times 10, not times 100. The book of Revelation tells you about things like angels pouring things into the sea, and except 1/4 of living, is it what, 2/3? Everything in the sea dies. Another one is poured, everything on earth, 1/3, 2/3 burn up with fire. Like that's a picture of God angry, which is why he's slow to anger. Have you heard before that God is slow to anger? Because of what will happen.